This is the Schmo with the Pro UFC Heavyweight Juan Adams here for UFC 247 Media Day. How we doing? This is the Schmo with the Pro with the UFC Heavyweight Justin Tafa here for UFC 247 Media Day. How we doing?
Doing great, man. How you doing?
The Schmo can't complain. Positive spirits all around. You're fighting Justin Tafa.
Yeah, we're doing good, bro. Doing good.
Yes, the Schmo was over there in Melbourne, Australia, down under. You didn't get the result you were looking for against Yorgan De Castro. How badly do you need this win against Juan Adams? Both you guys are coming off of losses. Who needs this win more, Juan?
I definitely need to win more than him because, I want to get paid. I got a lifestyle I got to maintain,
What's that, man? You're not dressed too snazzy over here.
Nah, it's all about self-care, man. I do manicures, pedicures, drinks, mimosas, brunches. All that's coming after the fight. I've been withholding for a very long time, 3 months to be exact, and man's got to eat.
Man's got to eat. Let's pan down the camera. This guy's got his toenails painted black. Why?
My buddy Joel back at the fighter dorms told me that black dispels a lot of negative energy, so the less negativity you can have in your life, the better, I always say.
But why just the toes and not the hands?
I'm not a hands guy. My hands have a natural shine to them. I take pretty good care with my diet and skincare routines, so my fingernails are naturally pretty shiny. I'll go get them clipped today, but
I was going to say, they're pretty long, man. Some eye pokes on accident with those kind of nails.
Right, yeah, it keeps people away from me in the gym, and I don't have to roll with people I don't want to roll with.
Yeah.
So now that it's fight week, I'll have to trim them up so we're good for fight night.
Man, I'm 100% want this win, and then I want to run it back with De Castro.
Absolutely. What advantages do you see yourself having over Juan Saturday evening?
I'm a better striker than him, and a more skilled striker than him.
Yes. You got your game face on. The UFC's been really great with helping with the disaster relief in Australia. How warming is that for your heart to see the support over here in the US of A?
No, I love it, I love the support America has given to Australia, especially like sending over their firefighters to come help, fight the battles, and especially the UFC coming with their shirts too and donating a lot of money.
Speaking of the gym, how has the transition to Jackson Wink MMA for you this fight camp?
It's been life-changing, just overall I'm a happier person in general. Also, I'm happy to be surrounded by other top-tier athletes all the time. Every day is intense, every day is a fight, every day is a struggle, and that's what's making me stronger and better.
What did you learn about Johnny Bones Jones that you didn't know about before that you finally learned when you met him in person and trained with him there in person at Jackson Wink?
I learned that John Jones really loves his reggae music. Yeah.
Bob Marley's on point all the time.
All the time. Every time we're training, I know who's running the stereo based off of what music is playing. Anytime I hear reggae, I know it's John.
And your side of the globe, what are you guys putting in the water? You got Volkanovski as a champion. You got the Stylebender as a champion. You got Dan Hooker on a prominent fight against Paul Felder. Championship contention right there, man. What are you guys doing with the water over there?
I'm not too sure, I think it's the Spiders, eh?
The Spiders?
Yeah.
You know who got bit by one of those in New Zealand? Well, your boxer, Joseph Parker, he got a spider bite.
Yeah, that's right. So maybe it'll do him good.
It's the Spiders then.
It's the Spiders. It's the Avondale Spider, I think.
Avondale Spider. You started off your UFC career with a bang, man. What have you learned facing the adversity and facing the L's?
Facing the losses told me that just, one, life goes on regardless of the result of these fights, and two, just what type of mental state I need to be in to perform the best that I can be.
What have you been training on this camp? You finally faced a defeat, man. What did you do when you went back in the gym to improve your game?
I just, like before, I was focusing more on my grappling and other assets of other facets of my game. But this time, I just focus on everything, especially my striking, stay a bit more disciplined and just game planning more.
With the ink, I don't know if I can call them tattoos that you have on your skin in the culture. How many hours did you have to sit still for those?
120 hours, I think. Yeah.
Not straight, though. How many breaks?
10.
10 breaks. How old were you?
20.
Is that too late? Is that about the right time?
Around the right time.
We'll get you out of here on this if you get the W on Saturday evening. Juan, how are we going to celebrate?
We're celebrating at Little Woodrow's in the Heights with an after party, and then the next morning I got brunch for all my under 21 friends that can't get into the club. Hosting a brunch at BCK in the Heights. Come out there. I'll be having tons of mimosas and sangria, but you guys can do whatever you want.
Seltzer water on tap. He's the pro. I'm the Schmo. UFC 247 Media Day. We're out.